Hey everybody, Val Nichols here. If you can hear me, if you can see me, please let me know in the chat button. You can find the chat button right below, little icon that says chat. I will be sharing my screen here with you very soon. But before we get started, I just want to say hi. I am so glad that you are all here. I am so happy that you guys have taken the time to be here to really dive into the many things. And I would love it for those of you, I see a couple of you guys on here, so I would love if I can see your face so that we can all be participating. And because here's the deal, like, this is going to be an interactive webinar. It's not just going to be something where I'm here talking, I'm here sharing, being the talking head. This is going to be interactive, and I would love for you to, if you haven't found it yet, find that chat button and let me know that you have it so that I can really get you. I want to see you. I want to hear you. I want to see you. I want you to be involved. So find that chat button. Let me know now that you can hear me and that you can see me. And we are going to dive into this right away because I don't want to just be the talking head, you guys. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to share my screen with you real quick. And you guys, let me just share that real fast. All right, so I want to welcome you to the Wild Wealth Attractor webinar. Quick question. As you begin here, go ahead and type in the chat box where you're from and what you hope to learn from this webinar, because I would love to hear what is it that brought you here today, why are you here, and where are you from? So a little bit about me. As I ask you this question, let me tell you a little bit about how this webinar, the Wild Wealth Attraction webinar, came about today. I have been an entrepreneur since the age of 11. My name is Val Nichols. I am a success coach for high achieving women. I also help women really combine their business, their faith, and their purpose. So this is how I came about being a success coach. I've been an entrepreneur since age 11. I climbed the corporate ladder and have built my own six-figure business in the online space. I left my corporate job in July of 2018. 1 year later, I had my biggest month ever, which since then things have just been creeping up and been getting higher and higher and higher, and things are amazing. And here in the year to come, I am going to be an international speaker in April. I have been invited to many summits, multiple different online shows, podcasts. I've been on multiple stages. I've spoken in front of hundreds of people, soon to be thousands. I've led, just so many women through this process of creating financial freedom in their business and creating, just generating a lot of income by being who they are and really stepping into their life's purpose. I've been coaching female entrepreneurs and business leaders, and the same thing has kept occurring time and time again, all over the board, whether if it's a client that's coming to me in their business, if it's a client that's coming to me with their, just really being their personal best. The thing that keeps coming up is this money blueprint and how people just keep getting stuck at certain level of income. Maybe they're not charging what they're worth. I've coached women who have made $365,000 a year in their business. And I've coached women who are multiple six-figure CEOs who are killing it in the corporate world and are riddled with fear that they're not good enough. And it's almost as if these women were coming to me like wanting permission to, one, live their best, most unleashed, fully just empowered lives, and two, they were looking for permission as if they weren't good enough. And here's the thing. Whenever you're in a conversation about wealth or about creating, manifesting, or really stepping into that abundance, the real conversation we're having is all about worth. So I have broken down the process and I've created a proven method of wealth attraction, which I have taught step by step. And lo and behold, women started using it and they started seeing the results. They loved the process. And they were coming to me and they were saying, Val, I never really understood the whole idea about manifestation or money story or limiting beliefs, but you showed me how to actually do it. So often we're hearing these things. We're hearing attract money, be abundant, manifest, do all these things. But how do we actually do it? So I've researched hundreds of podcasts. I've read books. I've invested in high-end programs where I've paid upwards of 5 figures, just really diving into this whole realm of how do we manifest money? How do we create money? How do we become? How do we attract? I sat down with some of the most powerful business owners, influencers, and go-getters out there. And I found out how to break free from the old money story, how to create wild wealth, and how to get massive results. Does that sound good to you guys? Let me know in the chat right now if you are totally aligned with this so that we can move forward. Yes, I'm seeing yes, yes, yes. All right. So like one of my former clients, here is a New York Times bestseller, a TED speaker, and someone who is worth well over a couple of $1,000,000. And after having one conversation with her, she said, Val, you have an amazing way about you of setting an intention and then manifesting exactly what you want, as if it just materializes out of nowhere. Ladies, just like you, I have heard this all throughout my life. I've heard these things about, my ability to create and manifest. And here's another quote that I love that Tony Robbins says. Let me get some. You either master money or, in some level, money masters you. I'm going to read that again. You either master money or, in some level, money masters you. So just like my former client who came to me last year after clearing just under $300,000 in her business, she came to me and she told me, I need to manifest $26,000 in the next 2 months to pay my tax bill. You have better believe that I helped her to create that $26,000 in less than 2 months. Not only that, I also helped her to double her income in 2019, and I am now coaching her entire team that she has built, and they are well on their way to create $500,000 in the year 2020. Not only that, she's created a give back campaign where she's donating $200 from every client they bring in, and she's giving to 3 different charities, and has created a huge win-win in the entire world. Imagine what impact you could make in the world if you had that type of income. Imagine it. If you could create $500,000 in your business this year, imagine what you could do. And I'm here to tell you that you can do just that. So a lot of what I'm going to teach you today is derived some of them. You might ask, why do I feel so compelled to help anybody who wants to attract wealth so that they can make more money and impact more people? Well, I'll tell you, it's because I am sick and tired of seeing amazing entrepreneurs resigned from their passion and going back to the corporate world just because they couldn't figure out how the business world works and how to make cash flow work for them. I am exhausted by how many people are out there who are struggling in their lives, overwhelmed, and awake at night, desperate to figure out their next level of income. Incredible people who are just inches away from their breakthrough, but they are too scared to invest in the one thing that will move the needle forward for them because of their same old money story, their same old money blocks, and their same old excuses. And I say, hey, anybody who wants to have an impact on the world, who's willing to put themselves out there, to put themselves on center stage, and just a little bit, anyone who's willing to have that kind of essence is exactly the type of person that I want to teach. And I think that this is going to help them tremendously. So I'm going to talk with you about a lot of the issues that I'm seeing a lot of people making in handling and caring for their money. One that could easily be corrected with a little mind trick that I'm going to show you on that you can play on yourself so that you can feel 100% confident in attracting wealth and stepping into your true worthiness. I'm going to give you a wild wealth attraction formula that I've perfected. And this has worked with 99.999% of all the people I've coached. It's very, very interesting once you see it and once you understand it and once you hear it. You're going to say, oh, that makes sense. But it only makes sense after I tried it every other way under the moon before I figured this out. I tried it all, you guys. So I'm going to give you the formula here today. So what else are we going to cover? We're going to talk about a method that I've used to generate $20,000 in a single launch in my business and how you can use this and create huge shifts in your own life. You guys, you could attract $1,000 this weekend. You could up-level your current income with just the simple actions that I'm going to teach you today. You're going to break down the psychology and the neuroscience of money first. Remain open to all the new possibilities and consider a new way of thinking about what is possible for you. This is the work that I get to do with you today. I get to help you to see that you will be fully confident in knowing how to attract wealth, abundance, and realize that there's unlimited resources available for you. You could step into your own six-figure business, let go of overwhelm, and the feeling of being lost or stuck. You know, I often hear it as if like people will come to me and say, Val, I feel like I've just been on this treadmill and I'm running and I'm running and I'm running and I can't seem to get off this treadmill. And no matter what I do, whatever I pour into my business, whatever I pour into my income, I just can't seem to hit this plateau. Well, I'm here to tell you there are unlimited possibilities that are available to you at this time and in this moment. And your future is brighter than you could ever imagine. I'm seeing a lot of comments here in the chat box, you guys. I love it. Thank you so much. I'm seeing yes, yes, unlimited possibilities. Yes, I'm open. Yes, I'm ready. Yes, I want this. Let me ask you this. If you had all the secrets to unlock your greatest wealth and step into your true worthiness, would you? What if you had a guide or a personal coach to show you exactly how to create a six-figure business? What if you could be fully confident in exactly knowing who you are, fully live out your worthiness, and be living a life of unleashed wealth and worth? Would you want that? Yes, yes, I'm seeing yes. Thank you for your comments. Yes, yes. Oh my goodness, yes. You guys are just, I love it. I love it. I love the energy today. So when you leave this webinar, you will be equipped with knowing exactly how to attract your wild wealth into your life. First, we are going to take a look at where you are now. What is your current money blueprint? What is your current income level? And what inspired you to get on this webinar and to begin this journey today? Next, we will dive into how to clear out the crap that has kept you stuck in this money blueprint that has been preventing you from breaking through your current income. Then we will talk about the easy steps that you can do right now that will massively multiply your abundance starting today. And lastly, we will talk about how to stay in this place of reciprocity, abundance, and wealth. Because it's one thing to sit in a webinar like this, to be inspired, to be motivated, and it's a whole other thing to actually apply the information and to go out there into the world and create a transformed world and to have a transformed life. Can I get an amen? Are you ready? Yes, yes, yes. How to apply the information. Yes, I'm seeing so many comments. So this is why this is so important. How many of you have heard things like this? Money's the root of all evil. I can't afford it. The more money you make, the more money you take. These are the types of things. Type some things in the chat that you've heard. I'd love to hear it. You guys, 9 out of 10 couples fight over what? You guessed it, money. So if you had parents growing up, if you are around any adults, grandparents, aunts, uncles, your mom, your dad, then I guarantee you have witnessed some anger and some hostility around money. Did you know that 80% of your beliefs that you have as an adult are ingrained in you before the age 7? 80%. This means that as little as 1 year old, you heard and you saw things about money, and you looked at it as an infant and a toddler, and you could only understand in your infant mind all of these things about money if your parents fought, if you heard certain things about money, and you were left to interpret it in your childhood, infant brain. And then it's ingrained in you as an adult, and this is why you're here, you're backed up in a wall, and you're having resistance, and you're having all these things come up around money, and you might not even understand why. Imagine this. What if you could be in the energy of wild wealth attraction all of the time, feeling fully confident that if you ask, you shall receive? You no longer have that feeling in your gut that money is a struggle. It's light, it's easy, the heaviness is gone. No more sleepless nights worrying if it'll finally happen for you. Would you be open to this realm of possibility? Are you ready to confidently walk into any room, fully confident in knowing your worth, knowing your value, and your fully unleashed potential in the world? Are you in? Are you guys ready to move forward? Because I would love to move into the strategy. So let's start out with, where are you now? You're going to want to get a pen and paper. So please take this time, get up, get your pen and paper, because this is going to be the time where we're going to dive into the strategy. I'm going to go fast. I'm going to ask you guys a lot of questions. So please go back, look at the workbook, get the questions, write these questions down so that you can go deeper into it, because today, you guys, I would love to pour everything into you, give you all the things. And in order to do that, we're going to have to go quick. So I will pause and give you guys times to write this down, but please grab your pen and paper so we can dive in. So let's start off with where you're at. Let me know in the chat when you're ready so we can move forward. Great. So it looks like you guys are ready. Perfect. So let's reflect on your why. Why are you here? Why have you taken your most valuable resource, which is your time, to be here right now, today, to do this webinar? What is the thing that is pulling you forward to try something new? Don't sell yourself short. Please take a moment to answer this question. Why are you here? What made you say enough is enough? What made you click on this webinar and say enough is enough? I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of the sleepless nights wondering if this is going to work, knowing that this has to work right here, right now. And lastly, what are you ready to shift when it comes to your finances? What are you ready to shift? Is it the credit card debt? Is it the plateau? Is it asking for what you're worth from your clients? Is it getting paid clients? What is it that you are ready to shift when it comes to your finances? And I want to ask you, what is your current income? Again, no judgment, no talk of worth, what it means. This has no meaning. It is a neutral feedback. That's all your current income is. We want to look at where you're at, and we want to look at where you're going. So how does this current income level make you feel? What is your current income, and how does it make you feel? No judgment. Let whatever comes up, whatever needs to come up, will come up. Allow it. This is information for you to know. What is your current income, and how does it make you feel? Now I want to ask you, how committed are you to radically changing your money blueprints? And why is this important to you? And be honest. If you're not committed, that's okay. This just might not be the webinar for you. And it is okay that if you're not committed to radically changing your money blueprint, then I don't want to waste your time. So I invite you, click off, find something better to do with your time that, you are committed to, because I'm not here to try and convince you or sway you. I want you to be here because you're committed to changing your money blueprints. So are you? And be honest. If you're at a 2, you're at a 2. If you're at a 10, you're at a 10. Why is it important to you? Why is this important to you? This could be because this is the year, 2020 is the year that's going to be your best year. This is the year you're going to hit those $10,000 months in your business. This is the year you're going to get out of your credit card debt and radically change your money blueprint. This is the year that you're going to teach your children in real time the things that you wish you would have known. Why is this important for you? And what has it cost you to stay in your current money story? What has it cost you so far to stay in your current money story? This could be not asking what you're worth. This could be causing fights in your family, maybe with your husband, with your children, teaching your children things about money that you wish you could take back. This could show up in all sorts of ways. So what has it cost you to stay in your current money story? Next questions. What is your next level, next income, or ideal money situation? What is your next level? Is it $5,000 months? Is it $10,000 months? Is it attracting 10 clients into your business? Is it converting your fans into paid clients? Is it having a sold out retreat? Is it having $100,000 in your bank account? Whatever your next level is, I want you to be honest, and I want you to be bold in what that level is. How does it feel to be in this place where you are driving? I'm sorry, I messed up on that. How does it feel to be in this place? So your next level place. How does it feel to be operating from the place of being at your next level? What are you driving? What charities are you supporting? What are you giving your kids and those around you? The game that my clients are playing, the game that I'm playing, the game that I'm supporting and creating and giving back in this world is to create people who are creating beautiful incomes, who are able to support themselves, who are able to have better families, who are able to go on those trips, who are be able to create financial freedom, and they're creating impact in the world. So what does it feel like to be in this place? What does your house look like? What are your children what is your children learning? Are you taking them on vacations around the world and teaching them the real things that they need to learn? Are you teaching them about life? Are you teaching them about serving? What charities, what ministries are you supporting? Are you tithing $100,000 in your church per year so that the church is more supported? What ministries are you supporting? What is going on? So guys, I'm gonna go back one slide. Let me backtrack here. Once you fill your page or just continue writing, what does it feel like to be in this place? How do you carry yourself? Really step into that vision, feel it, be it. What does it feel like to be in total and complete luxury? What does it feel like to know that money, resources, time is so abundant? And when you're ready, I want to take you on a short meditation. So find a comfortable space to just relax into. Close your eyes, and I want you to take 2 deep breaths in. And when you release it, I want you to release it all with a huge sigh. So in and out. Again, in and out. And I want you to imagine that you are sitting on a timeline of your life. And as you look back at the timeline of your life and you see all the significant events pop up that have shaped you and that have formed you and your beliefs in your childhood and your beliefs around money, I want you to notice now that you're floating on top of your timeline and you're going back further and further into your childhood. And I want you to go back, all the way back to that moment that you remember forming and shaping your first belief around money. I want you to see exactly what you saw. I want you to hear exactly what you heard. Who is it that is saying the thing? Is it your mom? Is it your dad? What happened? What did they say that hurt you? What did they say that made you believe that money was bad, that desiring wealth was bad? What did you hear? And if you need to go further back, go back further and go back further on your timeline and go back to that exact moment where you first made your belief about money. Go all the way back, go further back more, go all the way back. Look up with your innocent, childlike eyes. What happened? Hear exactly what you heard. See exactly what you saw. Make the colors brighter. Make the noises louder. Feel it. Really step into it. Feel it intensely. What did you feel? What did you hear? Make the lights brighter. Make the sounds brighter. Hear it. Feel it. Step into it. Now I want you to pick up that childlike version of you. Pick her up and bring her into your heart. Hug her. Give her a giant hug and tell her that everything is going to be okay. I want you to pick her up now, and I want you to float with her back up on your timeline. And I want you to go forward and forward and forward more, and still go further and further on your timeline as you see the special events in your life unfold. Your high school graduation, your wedding, children's births. Just keep going further and further and further on your timeline. And I want you to go so far on your timeline now that you are 5 years from today. I want you to look down on your timeline and see everything that you just wrote about. See exactly where you are. Feel the feelings. Feel what it feels like to be the next level version of you. How are you interacting in the world? What car are you driving? I want you to drop into that moment. I want you to be standing at the door of your home 5 years from today and just standing there, walking up to the doorway, realizing that you've made it. You've done it. You've arrived. Open the door now and see the pictures. Walk around the home and experience exactly what it feels like to be you at the next level version of you. See the cars in the driveway. Walk down the hallway and see all the pictures of the accomplishments, of the books you've written, of the people you've met. Notice all of the beautiful experiences that you've had. And I want you now to float back above your timeline. And I want you to imagine that you have an anchor and you drop it right there into the future 5 years from now, where you've hit that next level of income. And I want you now to travel back 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Travel back into now. Notice that you still have a rope that is attached to the future. And as you drop back into today, right now, I want you to pull with all of your might. Pull on that rope and bring your future vision closer and closer and closer to today. And keep pulling. Whatever resistance comes up, it's gone. You keep pulling closer and closer and closer until the future version of you is here right now. And when you're ready, I want you to open your eyes and come back to right here, right now. Did that feel? Guys, I want you to take a time to just reflect on what came up for you. How did that feel? Was anything surprising? Maybe when you went back on your timeline, was there anything that came up that was surprising? Maybe your earliest memory was something that was kind of like an aha. What came up for you in the vision exercise where we went forward into the future? Was there anything that was surprising? How did it feel? I encourage you that as soon as this webinar is over, that you go in there and you really reflect on what came up for you in that moment, because this is going to be the key that is going to show you exactly what that one thing is that has been holding you back and has been keeping you blocked from the abundant, wealthy future that you truly desire. Seeing a lot of comments in here like, wow, I heard early childhood. Okay, I gotcha. Early childhood memories popped up. I didn't even realize that we're there. That felt good. I felt a release. Oh, you guys, you're beautiful. Yes. And whatever came up for you is exactly what was supposed to come up, you guys. It was perfect and it was meant to be revealed exactly how it was meant to be revealed. So I encourage you to really drop in, step into that feeling, step into that vision that you had so that you can really dive into the meaning. And this is going to give you guys so many clues on where this came up for you and where these limiting beliefs came up for you. So I encourage you, if you need to rewatch this webinar, if you need to go back, go do it, because it is going to give you so much. You're going to get so much out of this. So please go back, write more about this. And now what we're going to do is we're going to get started on the biggest thing that's been holding you back for your false beliefs. So we talked now about the mindset. We went back and I took you guys on a journey to your past, and you got to see where those limiting beliefs came from, right? We stepped into that moment. We got to see exactly where that false belief came from, where we were, what moment it happened. And you guys, if it wasn't coming up for you, I saw a comment that it was hard for you. Okay, so it was hard for you to go back to your childhood. I get that. Guys, I don't remember most of my childhood. And so sometimes when I go back into those timeline exercises, it's hard for me. There's a reason for that too, which is deeper than what I'm going to get into in this webinar. But feel free to message me offline. Let's get on a one-on-one conversation. I have other ways I can help you to discover that, but there's probably a reason, and you might, yeah. So you're saying yes, that there's a reason. So now we're going to go into the physical realm. We're going to go into the physical realm of the biggest thing that is keeping you blocked. So let me share my desk with you guys again. The biggest thing that is keeping you blocked from attracting more money is, can you guys guess? Your wallet. It is your wallet. This might sound so crazy to you, but here's the thing. Your money wants to have a beautiful, attractive, clean space to come home to. It wants to have a beautiful place to live. And so if your wallet looks anything like this example, which, let's be honest, crinkled receipts, crumpled up money, it's falling apart. Do you think that your money wants to live in a wallet like this? No? Yeah, I know my money doesn't. My money likes to have a nice, clean, beautiful, comfortable place to come home, to sleep, to flow into. I mean, as crazy as this sounds, you guys, this alone, I've taught people this alone and they've attracted $1,000 over a weekend. So here's your action steps. You don't have to grab your wallet now, but tonight, I want you to clear out all of those old receipts. You know, you don't need all of your old Macy's receipts and grocery receipts and all these things. And you guys, as you can see, number 2, I don't claim to be perfect. So we get to be in our imperfectness right here, right now. I put two twice. So 2, face your money. If your money is crumpled and chaotic and like not facing the same direction, then I guarantee you, where else is this showing up in your life? Your income is chaotic. Maybe your intention in creating income is facing different ways. Maybe there's old past stuff in there, aka receipts, that are blocking you from receiving. And number 3, I want you to write down your ideal income. So whatever that number was for you, whatever your next level version of you was, keep it front and center. Put it on your debit card. I'm serious. Write it on your debit card, like on a sticky note, tape it on there, put it in your wallet so that every single time you open up your wallet, it is front and center. Because where there's no vision, the people shall perish. What you keep in front of you, asking you shall receive, whatever your belief system is around that. Keep it in front of you. Put it on a Post-it note. Here's what I have with my clients do. And you can ask any one of them. I have a client right now typing in the comments saying, yep, she made me do this and I was so mad. Like literally, do you guys see that? That's hilarious. So yeah, I have my clients write their ideal income on a Post-it note and put it on their desk, their desktop, like right on their computer so they see it every single day. Have them put it in their car so they see it first thing when they get in their car. I have them write it down and keep it front and center. So that's your action step. Your next bit of homework, your next action step. I don't want to say homework because, if you're like me, you didn't enjoy school at all. I hated school. It was so boring. I didn't like it. So I don't want to say homework. I want to say your work to do. The work you get to do to create instant results is clear out your wallet. The next thing is be grateful for your debt. Yeah, guys, I'm saying that. Be grateful for your debts. Be grateful for your bills. Say thank you when you pay them. Excuse me. When you get gas at the pump, instead of being like, oh, $40 to fill my tank, do recreational activities. I get to go snowshoe. I get to go do whatever it is you get to do. Be grateful. And here's the thing. As you pay your internet bill, I want you to be in gratitude of how your internet bill, that $80, $100, whatever it is for you, whatever that bill is, I want you to say thank you, because through the power of the internet, you've been given so many amazing things. You can listen to a podcast. You can connect with people. You can connect with a friend who's sad and lonely. You can create a business. Whatever it is, I want you to be so grateful as money goes. And as you pay your bills, be in gratitude, because whatever you pay attention to, whatever you give it your attention to is going to multiply. So if you're constantly in the conversation about money or bills being a burden, or having to pay your mortgage bill, or the more money you make, the more money they take, if you're in that conversation, then you're just creating more of that. You're just creating more of that. So be in gratitude of your bills. Say thank you as you pay them. I know, you guys, this might sound crazy. I'm seeing comments. Yes, be grateful for your bills. I promise you, this is going to shift your life in ways that you will not even believe. Trust me. Be open-minded, you guys, I promise. And that, lastly, who in your life do you need to forgive? Guys, this is going to be painful for some of you, and it's going to be very powerful for all of you. Who in your life do you need to forgive when it comes to money? This could be that parent that gave you those false beliefs around money. Maybe if you're like me, I had a single mom growing up, and there was a lot of money story that I needed to work through and forgive. She was doing the best that she could with what she had. She didn't know any different. I needed to forgive her. I needed to forgive my father, who left me when I was young. And, the fact that he refused to pay child support gave me a lot of information about my worth, and gave me a lot of beliefs that I created around my worthiness and what money meant, and that I wasn't even worth his attention or his money. I had to go in and forgive. And you guys, the biggest person I needed to forgive was me. Because I made poor choices with my money. I sold out at a young age, in my 20s, I sold out for money. I did things that I didn't want to do, stayed in jobs I didn't want to stay in because of money. And you guys, you might be looking at this thinking, what the heck does this have to do with attracting money? Trust me, it has everything to do with attracting money. So I want you to write a list, and one by one go through and forgive each and every single person that you need to forgive. Because here's the thing. How will it feel when you no longer feel the ick? How will it feel when you no longer feel overwhelmed, emotionally triggered around money? How will it feel when you no longer have those sleepless nights where you're wondering if you're ever going to make it? Are you willing to try these simple steps, these powerful steps? And are you willing to consider a new way of life and a new realm of possibility? Let me ask you this. How committed are you to total transformation and unlimited abundance? How committed are you? Do you want total transformation and unlimited abundance? Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired, and are you ready to break through? Then these are the things, these are the ways, you guys. This is proven method on how to do just that. So here's what we talked about today. Today we talked about the psychology and neuroscience of money, how your brain is like a GPS system, and if you are not clear on your destination of where you will go nowhere fast. We looked at your vision and got clear on what you want and why it's important to you. We talked about how to clear out the crap that has kept you stuck. We dove into old beliefs that have held you stuck since before the age of 7. We journeyed back on your timeline and pinpointed exactly where these beliefs began and cleared them from their root through a powerful guided meditation. We talked about cleaning up your wallet and giving your money a beautiful home to live in and how to attract more money into your wallet and into your bank account. We talked about being in a place of gratitude for the money that flows in and out of your life. And we talked about forgiveness and what a powerful tool it is in attracting more wealth and abundance into your life. So let me ask you this. I truly believe that there's no mistake that you are here today. I strongly believe that our paths crossed for a reason, and I am incredibly proud of you for joining this webinar and saying yes to your abundant, wealthy vision and creating massive income in the future. So let me ask you this. Was your time in this webinar enjoyable for you? Did you get value out of the information that I gave you today? Have you come up with some great ideas that you feel excited about practicing, and are you going to practice them starting today? Are you ready to go out and create massive abundance? Are you willing to let go of old beliefs and step forward into your full abundance? And lastly, are you excited to step into your abundant, wealthy, and worthy life? Yes? Here's the thing. I have absolute confidence that you could take everything we covered here today, go out on your own, put it into action, and get results that you previously didn't know were possible. I am certain that with the information we have covered here today, left on your own, with your own resources, time, and effort, you can go out and in this way do more than most people ever do. But what if there was another option? An option that allowed us to go in this together, a chance to go deeper than we could in a measly hour or in one measly webinar, connecting together one measly time. What if I played an active role in your results, took responsibility for your success, and had total and complete obligation for your outcome? How would things be different? Do you think that in a situation where I could empower you and with all the resources that I have, and you could have total and complete access to the deck that I have that could be stacked in your favor, and you could make your success totally and completely inevitable. If I had a shortcut or a system that would support you or additional insights that we could go even deeper and go more thoroughly into getting you the result that you want, the desire, and quite frankly, go deeper into the point where your success is not just your success. To me, it is the only option. Would you want to hear about that? Well, this is why it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the Woman of Wealth and Worth program. This is for driven women who is ready to create wealth by pursuing her calling and creating bigger impact in the world. You will completely transform your relationship with money and wealth. You will uncover your true abundance and your deepest desire. You will take your confidence, your wealth, and have a huge impact, and you will get to the next level. I want to help you how to discover, to live your legacy now. And you will uncover the true abundance of what you truly and deeply desire. You will take your confidence, wealth creation, and impact to the next level. And not to mention, but you will discover how to live your legacy now. What will you create in the Woman of Wealth and Worth program? I have helped countless women to not only step into their greatest, most wealthiest, most abundant state, most abundant lifestyle. Women have left jobs that were soul sucking. They left jobs and found new jobs where they were respected and treated better and paid better. And I've had women, every single woman that I've taken through this program has not only created their investment that they created in this program, but they have gone further and more to create more abundance, to step into to shift their mindset from lack to abundance. They didn't even realize before, like Anna's saying here, she did not even realize what was holding her back, but she got clear on the money story, and she got clear on the mindset that was holding her back from creating her most abundant, most wealthy life. The Woman of Wealth and Worth program is a 6-week group coaching program. In this container, you are not only getting access to me, you are getting access to the private Facebook group where you are going to have women who are just like you, who are going through it with you. You are going to have a workbook with powerful trainings. And for any of you who've ever been in any of my programs, you know I pour into my programs. I go above and beyond. I overgive. I overserve. I overdeliver. So you're also going to get a couple of bonuses that are valued at over $1,200. This is a $2,222 program with bonuses. Bonus number 1, you're going to get the training of your money starting point video training of where are you at now. We talked a little bit about that today, but we're going to dive even deeper. You're going to get a training and you're going to get a worksheet that is going to help you to really dive into where are you at now. Where are you at currently in your money story? Where is it that you're at that, where's your income? What does it look like? What are the stories that are coming up for you? What are the limiting beliefs? We're going to dive deeper into this, you guys. And this is a training that I usually sell separately for $97. And this is going to be bonus number 1 that is available for you for the next 5 days only. This is only available if you're watching this webinar. I'm going to give you these trainings. So this is bonus training number 1. Bonus training number 2 is shifting from lack to abundance training, where you're going to shift from comparison and lack into abundance and wealth. So we're going to go even deeper. So guys, as soon as you sign up, you're going to get access to these bonuses. You're going to be able to start doing the work so that you can keep the momentum of what we've started today, So bonus number 2 is shifting from lack and abundance. You're going to get a training. You're going to get a workbook. We're going to talk about shifting from comparison and lack. This is when you're in those places where you're comparing yourself to other people, maybe online, maybe you're in that lack, maybe you're in that conversation, that limiting story, and you're going to jumpstart yourself into abundance. Bonus number 3 is one of my favorite trainings, and that is becoming a money magnet training with another guided meditation that is going to help you deeply go into those areas where you are stuck. It's going to guide you through those places where those money blocks are coming up, and you're going to unhook. So this is a really big training, you guys. This is the Becoming a Money Magnet training and meditation. You're going to get the video. You're going to get the meditation. You're also going to get your Mean Girls worksheet. And guys, this is going to be a beautiful worksheet where you're going to bring up those things, those stories that the mean girl is telling you. We all have the mean girl, right? We all have that mean girl inside of us that beats us up, that says certain things, that says we're not good enough, that says we're not worthy. So this worksheet is going to work you through exactly how to confront the mean girl inside of you. And it's going to show you exactly how to, one by one, eliminate each one of those false beliefs that are emotionally charged, that are holding you back, and you're going to learn how to become a money magnet. So guys, this 6-week program is valued at $2,222. All of the bonuses we just listed are valued at $397, which is over a $2,600 value. So if you were to buy all of these individually, separately, not in this webinar training, you would be spending almost $3,000. I want to remind you, transformation happens when you do something. So are you ready today? You know, we talked about this earlier in the webinar. How committed are you to total and complete transformation? How committed are you? Well, you could go out and you could buy my Women of Wealth and Worth program for $2,222. You could buy all these amazing bonus programs.
And you could go out and spend over $397 for those bonus trainings. But for today only, for you being on this webinar today, the entire 6-week program and all of the bonuses is only $555. Or, as you can see, you can pay in 6 weekly installments for only $95 a week. That's it. And this entire package is valued at over $2,600.
You're going to get this program at such a tiny, little investment. And for those of you that it is a steep investment, there's a 6-week installment. So let me ask you, has our time together today been well spent? Do you now feel more confident in attracting the money into your life that you truly desire? Can you see how just 1 or 2 of these tweaks that I've showed you today will help you dramatically shift your ability to create abundance? And are you excited to make a go out of this, to see what wonderful things will happen and will open up for you in your life and your finances? And here's the thing. I believe that the right people who are ready for this will step forward and will be ready to rise up into being the absolute best version of who they are, and they will say yes to this invitation. The woman who is ready to step fully into the version of their deepest desire, to fully step into who she's called to be, not who your husband or your best friend or those who support you or haven't supported you, or what social media is telling you, but who you are created to be. I don't want you to just attract wild wealth into your life. I want you to be abundant. I want you to be the fully wealthy, worthy version of you that you are created, the one that you are. I want you to get this so deeply ingrained in you, into your bones, that you know exactly how to be a woman of worth and wealth, that you will walk away and you will be open and you will be abundant and you will be in the space of creation. You will be in this creation energy where anything and everything is possible to you. You will let go of overwhelm once and for all. You will no longer feel the stress of sleepless nights, of feeling completely lost. I am calling you forward. This program is not for the woman who isn't ready to go all in, the one who's comfortable sitting back, waiting for life to happen, the woman who has those same old excuses that are going to hold her back, and, the woman who is just wants to stay in that story. This program is not for that woman. Who this program is for the woman who is ready for total and complete transformation. That not just for her wealth, but for her confidence. For the woman who's ready to have the ability to call in the right people, to call in the right opportunities, and to take quick action and to say yes to her dreams that are calling her forward. This is for the woman who's ready to go all in. This is for the woman who's ready to let go of all the excuses that have been holding her back from having an amazing, fully unleashed life that she truly craves. If you know within your heart that you have been created for so much more, and you're hungry, and you have that desire, and you know that you're created for so much more, if you're the woman who is ready to play full out, then this is for you. Oh, I'm seeing people signing up. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Kara's in. Oh my goodness, you guys. I love it. I love it. You're in. All right. Megan's in. You guys, I already have people signing up. I already have people saying yes. So sign up now. Right now. Be like Kara. Be like Megan. Sign up now. Go all in. Say yes before those same old excuses kick in. Scarcity. The penalty of waiting, that idea of scarcity. This is what happens when you say no, when you say, okay, I'm going to give it a week, I'm going to wait, as soon as I get enough clients, as soon as I get the money, as soon as I create the money. Here's the thing, it never happens, because what ends up happening is you go off and you're on your own and you're lone wolfing it, and you never create that money. So a week from now, a month from now, a year from now, you're going to be sitting in this exact same place saying, as soon as I create the money, as soon as I do this, as soon as this happens, as soon as this happens, then I'll do it. So just do it now. If, trust yourself. If you're wavering right now in this moment and you're going back and forth, like, drop down, get out of your head and into your heart. Drop down and feel and ask yourself, is this right for me? Because I guarantee you that intuitive thought, that decision has never led you astray. It's in the times that you waver and you go back and forth and you wonder and you wait, and then the opportunity goes away, and then you don't know, and then you're mad at yourself, and then you learn to not trust yourself. Well, I'm telling you to trust yourself. Either this is a go and you're in, and I'm excited. I get to see you on the other side. I get to spend 6 weeks with you one-on-one in a group coaching container where you're going to have live trainings with me, and I get to pour into you, or it's not, and that's okay. But just follow your intuition, because this offer is going to be good until Wednesday. I almost forgot what day it was. It's Friday. This offer will be good until Wednesday, and then it's going away. The bonuses won't be available. The $555 won't be available. And I want to let you know, for those of you who are quick action takers, for the next 24 hours, so for the next 24 hours, when you sign up, you also get a 45-minute deep dive call with me where we can talk about your business, we can talk about your mindset, we can deep dive into your strategy in your business, in your life. For the next 24 hours only, you get a 45-minute deep dive call with me. So you're getting the 6-week program. You're getting all 3 of the bonuses, and you're getting a 45-minute call with me. You guys, this alone is valued at well over $3,000 for $555. You guys, I'm giving this gift to you because, like I said, I want to create more people in the world who are doing. I want to create more people in the world who are willing to say yes to their dreams, because I am sick and tired of people holding back because of money. Guys, this can't be our excuse anymore. This can't be our excuse, because we are world changers. We are created for more. And this is why I am gifting this program at such an amazing deal. So sign up. You have until Wednesday to make the decision before the price goes up. You have the next 24 hours to get a bonus, absolutely free, 100% free, 45-minute call with me. So the time is now. I just saw, okay, another payment just came through. Thank you, whoever that was. I didn't see the name. So people are signing up, guys. This space is limited. People are signing up now. Christy just signed up. Thank you, Christy. Christy just signed up. Welcome. I want to take this time to welcome Crystal and Megan and Christy. Thank you. I am so excited for you. Welcome to the Woman of Wealth and Worth. I guarantee you, you are not going to be the same woman 6 weeks from now, because we're going to take the things inside of you. We're going to take those amazing things that you've buried under limiting beliefs. We're going to take the most beautiful pieces of you, and we're going to polish them, and we're going to refine them. And 6 weeks from today, you're going to be walking out a transformed woman and shining bright like a diamond. I love you guys so much. Thank you for spending the last 90 minutes with me in this webinar. And I just want to tell you, go out, be bold, take wild, unapologetic, radical action on your dreams. And if you're waiting for a sign, this is it. Go do it, go be it, go live it, because the world is waiting for you. I love you. I will talk to you very soon. Congratulations to the women who signed up for the February version of the Woman of Wealth and Worth program. I can't wait to see you on the inside. I'll be adding you to the Facebook group very soon. I love you. I am so excited for you. And I will see you all. Bye.